read the whole thing. But Dr. Seuss, "Oh, the Places You Will Go," certainly reminds me of where we...
Our keynote speaker is Anna Miller. She is a junior at Fluvanna High School.
Good morning. My name is Hannah Miller. I'll be a senior next year at Fluvanna High School. I would first like to thank Mr. Lloyd for asking me to speak to you today, as I challenge each of you to discover, grow, and thrive. 6 years ago, I sat in the exact same seat you're sitting in, finishing my year as a fifth grader. My life up to that point was pretty much sitting around going home and going to school. Although my parents did push me to do some homework, chores, life was easy, fun, and carefree. As a fifth grader, I was only just beginning to find that I really enjoyed playing sports, mainly basketball, softball, and soccer. I have always been a very competitive person thanks to my older brother, and also fairly tall, which has helped me in most sports. Looking back 5 to 6 years where each of you are sitting now, I find it really interesting how the decisions and choices I made at that point in my life really formed the core of the person I am today. I think that each of you may not realize it now, and I don't think I realized it when I was your age, but you have a world of experiences lying before you. And as you branch out and gain a little more freedom, as you start middle school next year, I would like to challenge each of you to make an effort to discover those things that you think will interest you, and focus on doing them the best you can. Once I entered middle school, I remained focused on doing well and began to play organized sports. I really enjoyed the challenge and competition. It was during middle school in my 7th grade year that one of my favorite teachers, Ms. Hackenberg, asked me if I was interested in playing volleyball. I had learned that she had been a great player in both high school and college, and that she helped the local child volleyball club and was looking to put together a team for the upcoming season. I had little experience when I went to my first tryout. Although I was tall and fairly confident in my athletic abilities, I was suddenly surrounded by girls I didn't know from surrounding counties with more skill and experience than I had. I worked through various trial drills, but really felt out of place and felt that volleyball was just not for me. I don't know if I told anyone this, but when I left the trial that afternoon, my dad asked me how it went. I remember telling him that I did horrible, and I just didn't want to play. My dad pointed out that I had just started and did not have any experience, but he was sure Ms. Hackenberg would be able to make me into a good player, and that the challenge of it might really be good. I ultimately made the team that first year, developed the skills needed thanks to Ms. Hackenberg, and absolutely fell in love with the sport. Earlier this month, I finished my 5th season of travel volleyball. I love this sport, athletic gifts from God, great coaches on both my school and travel team, plenty of hard work, and lots of practice, and a desire to really be the best I could be, have helped me to become a good player. And to think this is the only sport I was ever playing that I was willing to quit after my first tryout. The key difference for me was that my parents and special coach helped me to find my hidden talents. Finding your talent, that one God-given gift, unique to only you, is my challenge for each of you here today. The good news is that you don't have to do it alone. In fact, you cannot do it alone. We are surrounded by a community of great parents, teachers, and friends that want nothing more than for each of you, each of us, to discover, to grow, and to thrive. One of my favorite quotes comes from Ralph Waldo Emerson. He said, "What lies before us and what lies behind us and what lies before us are tiny matters to compare what lies within us." I urge you, whatever you do, whether playing sports, singing in the band, singing in the choir, participating in the dance, whether you're winning or losing, whatever you do, discover what you do best and challenge yourself to do the best you can. Thanks to each of you for your time this morning, and I would just hope and pray for nothing but the best for